Hello YouTube, this is yet another live chess game played on chess.com, which is a website for people who also play chess. Um, yeah, so, this is map pool and I didn't mention. So yeah, we're going to play another 5-2 game. This it was quite a test of my nerves because I have not played online Blitz for a couple years. So yeah, and my rating on this site is quite low. So I'm playing low-ranked players. So all the pressure is on me to to not screw up. So we'll seek another 5-2 game, and it's quite a warm afternoon here in Chicago. Um, yeah, let's see who is out there. So I don't know what I'm going to do to open the game. Let's just say knight f3 first, and then, alright, he's queen fianchettoing, and I'll put my castle here. Maybe this is going to be a king's Indian or maybe a queen's Indian. Alright, so I can play king's Indian against his double fianchetto. Sure. I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience in this type of position. e5 here? No, he just drops his knight back, and that's not too great. So knight c3, and I feel my pieces are kind of misplaced here. Let's play a4. Why not? Get some queen. Try and damage his queen side, perhaps. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here, but I hope that my positional instincts will pay off. I've pushed this. It's only push this h pawn here. Clearly he's going to play f5. How am I going to deal with that? Maybe by bringing the knight to g5 because e6 is tender. Can I play d4 here? Take advantage of his lack of challenging the center. And if takes, knight takes, and it makes it more difficult for him to play f5. So d4, f5. I can perhaps play knight g5 there. No, he takes on e4. Maybe I can push to d5 then. So I feel I should be countering in the center because he's wasting time. This is weird. Alright, so if I take back, he's going to play knight c6 and also be hitting d4. So what if I just play d5 here? Maybe not necessarily worrying about getting back the a5 pawn. Okay, he's guarding his pawn now. So can I play bishop g5, and then if he plays f6, bring the bishop back to e3. Sure, that seems okay. See if it takes, knight takes. So I'm not worried about him taking on d5 right now. Just bring the bishop to g5 and see how he reacts to this. Is he going to play queen b6? Maybe I'll play b3. Alright, so any f5 for him might result in my knight going to g5. Although now that he's played c5, I think maybe I want my knight to come to c4, actually. So I'm not sure what to do. Maybe just queen c1 here, waiting to see. Nah, let's not screw around too much. If he plays f5, I think I'm playing f3 here. So I'm going to be playing b3 to try and get a grip on the light squares, and then maybe bishop f1 to get rid of that bishop, and then put my knight on. Alright, should I be taking this pawn on a5? No, because he probably takes on d5. So I'll play just b3 to challenge some of these squares. If he ever plays f5, I think I'm playing f3 now, just to hold the e4 square and stop it, discourage him from playing f5, because I can always just drop back. If he plays f4, I'm going to drop back and just sort of hold the position. So my bishop is coming back to f1 to exchange for his bishop, and then my knight's coming to c4. Is that the only idea here? Let's see, do I take? I think I take with pawn here, just to. Maybe bishop f1, king g2 to hold some of these squares. Alright, bishop f1. If he takes, I'm taking with rook, I believe, to help guard with f3. And the key is I want my knight to operate on c4, pressuring d6, and also a5. Alright, here I can play, I can take on a6 and then play knight c4, but he could take on d2 in response. I could play knight c4, but he'll probably just capture it. I think knight c4. Knight c4 here. If he takes, I think I'm taking with bishop. Or do I take with pawn and try and, get knight e5? No, bishop is probably better. Keep the bishop outside and then play like king g2 and see bishop e5. Do I play bishop e5 here? So I get. I'm starting to feel that my position is maybe not so good. There, and I'll let him take if he wants to, because that was a bad bishop anyway. Now I can bring my knight to b5. And they play bishop e3, and then after the trade-off, my rook can swing over to the queen side. If he plays a6, where do I retreat my knight? I think c3. And then I can either come back to the king side or play knight to a4 to blockade his pawns. Alright, what's he actually threatening to do here? Queen g5 and hit e3 and g3. I probably want to play my knight to e3 here, to offset his knight on h5. If he plays queen g3, I'm bringing my rook over to the queen side. See, rook b3, that feels right. Rook b3, get on the open file. Am I going to just get squashed on the king side? That's my concern here. So, protect that pawn again. And maybe bring my knight to g1. Although he's hitting g3 here. So what is he actually threatening here? Knight f4 check. I can just take and then push the pawn, and then he comes to h4 with his queen. Oh, that's bad. Maybe I have to play queen e3 here, try and trade the queens. If he plays knight f4, I'm taking with knight, and then when he takes with pawn, I play queen f2. That's the defense that I have in mind. Why is it letting me make this? Their pre-move implementation is very weird. I pre-move 1 and I'm trying to cancel it, but it just wiped out my pawn on e4. This is very glitchy. Look at this ridiculous situation. I hope he moves soon so I can, see where the pieces are actually. Alright, I knew he would play this. Do I just move the king here? Can I just move the king? No, move the king. He takes there, and I take, and he plays queen takes g3. I should probably stick with my original plan and take with knight here. And queen f2 is rather forced. And I think I have to take this. Or do I? Yeah, probably. Yes. And I feel okay about my chances here. I'm doing well on the queen side. So I'm holding the f3 pawn currently with my rook and king. So if I just bring the rook over here, so I'm threatening to... Or can I just bring my... I'll play rook check first. Then maybe if I bring my other rook down, I can set up a threat against his king. like rook h1 check. Man, these 1200s and 1300s are really making me work a lot. It shows, how difficult it is, really, for anyone if you haven't been playing, much in the way of online chess. It's very, very challenging. All right, check. He's bringing his king to g5. All right, I feel like I have to guard against that. Check. And he plays king g5, and I can't just go after his h-pawn. So I have to guard. I have to protect this. I have to protect f3. I can't just let him come there. And then I just take here. So this is actually not too bad. And then can I just check? So I'll check here. And then once he places king back, I'll have to... I still have to guard my pawn. So I feel... So that was inefficient. I should have done that with the other rook. How do I free myself in this position? Do I just bring my king up to... no, it looks very risky. Let's improve the position of that rook. So he can't do anything with check. So so he can't take with check on f3. So I'm planning on bringing my rook from a into a7. All right, so let's check here, and then I think I'm going to take this and play the rook behind the d pawn. Shoot, this is not very good. All right, I'll check and bring my rook. So I'm just sort of waiting and thinking of an idea here. If he ever moves his rook off of there, I'm going to check and then take the pawn. See, if I trade rooks, he's got that outside pass pawn, which is kind of annoying. So I'll just run away from him. I'd imagine he'd be playing for a win. I have like 40 seconds here, so maybe I should be playing for a draw in this position. Check. Oh wait, can I just play? No, I better play c3 check. No, c3 to keep him off of there. I like this actually. His king is in a bad spot here. All right. Now I want to play rook to e6 for checkmate. No, sadly he will not allow this. So now I'm threatening to play rook to e7 check. He'll probably push one of his kingside pawns to try and distract me. Play this rook check, threatening rook f5 mate. If he plays rook f6, then I mate in two with. Wow, that was a very hard game. I gotta say, good game to him because that was he made me work very hard for that. It's a very unclear endgame that we got into. Whew. Anyway, so that was a live Blitz game. That's probably one of my more exciting live Blitz games. Yeah, let me know what you think. And have a good afternoon, YouTube viewers.